Have you ever noticed that almost every profession begins by asking the same question? Not how, but why? A wedding planner doesn't begin by picking flowers. The first question is, what kind of wedding are we trying to create? A formal church wedding? A rustic country wedding? A destination wedding? The answer changes every decision that follows. A carpenter doesn't walk into a workshop and start cutting wood. He asks, what am I building? A deck? A staircase? A cabinet? The answer changes everything that follows. A scaffolding company doesn't unload trucks as soon as they arrive. The first question is, what are we trying to reach? A church steeple? An office building? A bridge? The purpose determines the structure. An architect doesn't begin by drawing walls. The first question is always, what kind of building are we designing? A school? A hospital? A family home? The answer determines every decision that follows. First comes the purpose, then comes the design. I spent more than 30 years as an aerospace engineer, and I discovered that the same way of thinking applies there as well. Before anyone designs a satellite, selects a material, writes a specification, or builds a prototype, we always begin with one simple question. What mission is this system supposed to accomplish? Once you understand the mission, the design starts making sense. Now let me ask you another question. For more than 300 years, people have debated the origins of Freemasonry. Some point to the medieval stonemasons. Others suggest the Knights Templar. Some look toward the Rosicrucians. Others see influences from ancient Egypt or the Temple of Solomon. It's a fascinating discussion. But while reading many of those theories, I kept noticing something. Almost every one of them starts with the finished institution. They ask, who built Freemasonry? Or, where did this symbol come from? Where did this ritual originate? Those are reasonable questions, but they're not the first questions I would ask. The engineer in me kept coming back to something much simpler. What problem was Freemasonry intended to solve? Because if every successful profession begins by understanding the purpose, why wouldn't we investigate history the same way? Suppose we knew nothing about Freemasonry. Suppose we had no rituals, no aprons, no working tools, no degrees. Could we still determine why an institution like it might have emerged? I think we can. And I think the answer begins not with stones, but with society. That's where we're going next. I'd like to invite you to be part of this investigation. If you're a Mason, what do you think Freemasonry was originally trying to accomplish? If you're not a Mason, what kind of institution do you think Europe needed 400 years ago that didn't already exist? I'd genuinely like to hear your thoughts. If you know of a historical source, a scholar, or even if you disagree with my approach, please leave a comment below. Some of the best ideas come from respectful discussion. In the next episode, we'll step back 400 years and ask a question that may change how we think about the origins of Freemasonry. Not who built it, but why anyone believed it needed to be built in the first place. I'm Gene Whetstone, author of Beneath the Temple. Thank you for watching. Until next time, keep asking good questions and never stop building yourself.